Welcome back to another episode of Roni's Remedy. I am Veronica Baumgartner, your host, aka Roni, and I have all your life's remedies. Today, my guest, she is super flexible. She knows how to do tumbles. We have Coach Kori in the house.
Hi, guys.
Yay! So, thank you so much for filling in at the last second. I asked her like 2 days ago, and she was like, I'll do it. I don't want to, but I'll do it. I know, because it's kind of nerve-wracking, to come and do this. So a little background with me and Coach Kori. That's what I call you. Her name's Kori Southward, correct?
Yes.
Okay, good. I call her Coach Kori because that's her Instagram name.
I'm Coach Kori. Everyone here knows me as Coach Kori. So.
Exactly. Can you say your full name?
My full name? Okay. My government name is Koriko. It's Japanese, but Kori's easier for the kids, for everybody. Mm-hmm. So I'm just Coach Kori.
I love Koriko. Never heard it. Probably will never hear it again. It's so pretty.
Thank you.
Anyways, back to how we met. I had my daughter Remedy in hand preschool, and one day, the very first day, she comes home and she's like, Echo's my new best friend. And I'm like, Echo? Like, who the heck is this Echo? And you're Echo's mom. Yes. And then, so our daughters clicked in preschool, and then we just ended up hanging out. And so it's great. I very much enjoy being your friend. Our daughters get along so well. We've had some play dates. So it was a no-brainer when I was like, who am I going to get to fill in? And then I was like, why not you? Because you coach where?
At Yuma Gymnastics.
Awesome. So let's dive into like a little bit of your background. How long have you been in gymnastics?
So I was a crazy kid. I started pretty much when I was like 3 years old. My mom had to get me out. She was like, get out that energy. This is what you're going to do. She's had no history. I think she did gymnastics in high school.
Okay.
But she really had nothing more than like just little tidbits here and there. So she was like, this will help. You're going to go jump around and do crazy
Get
stuff.
some energy out.
Right. So I did that, had a blast, and coaches are like, wow, your daughter's really good. She should be on team.
Oh, about you,
yes.
Right? At what age?
I was 5.
Oh my goodness. So like our daughter's ages.
Yes.
That's really cool.
So I was 5 and already starting team then.
Okay.
And then after that, so I did it's called the JO program in gymnastics. It's the Junior Olympic.
Oh.
So it's like the track to being elite.
Wow.
So it's levels 1 through 10. I made it. I did not know this actually, but I made it to level 9. So there's 10 levels.
Oh, you're almost at the top.
Yes, but I was so little that I did not know that I was like going to be level 9.
Okay.
And then I ended up moving gyms because we moved houses.
Gotcha.
So they put me back to level 8 to compete. Mm-hmm. And then after that, I just went to do high school gymnastics because I was getting older. And then I did gymnastics on the side. Oh, sorry.
Okay.
On the side. I did gymnastics on the side at another gym as well. And I competed that till I was 18 years old.
Wow.
Yeah.
So, but what happened? Why did you stop? Because you graduated?
So almost my senior year, I actually fell and slipped from the bars. I tore my ACL, so my whole knee snapped.
Oh my goodness.
Yes.
I'm like, ouch. I can't imagine. Ouch.
My whole knee snapped. Ooh. But I'm like a go-getter. So after my 6-month recovery, I went back to the gym and I still competed at states and finals and stuff. Yeah. I actually went to finals for another event, which I was not good at, and that was bars, the one that also broke my knee.
Like the bars where you swing?
Yes.
And that's crazy. Your body's flying through the air.
Oh yeah.
So you did that?
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
And
awesome.
I had no legs, so I actually got even more skills on that event than I ever thought I could get. So yeah. I thought that was pretty cool.
So was that your gymnastics career?
Yes. I wanted to do college, but my body was saying no.
You was already beat up. Yes. It said I'm done.
It was done.
It let you know.
It's still done.
Because you're way younger than me and you're always like, oh, my body. Like,
it hurts.
I get it. And that's the plight of being an athlete.
Yeah.
I played sports my whole life up until I started working at 16. So now like my shoulders from pitching, my knees from softball, I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm doomed in like 10 years. But it was fun at the time. So what brought you to Yuma?
The military. So
dun, 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 dun. As usual.
Every family.
Yes.
Yeah, my husband, we got stationed here about 3, almost 4 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
And I actually wasn't at Yuma Gymnastics at the time. I was still trying to figure out my life and what I was going to do.
Yeah. I still am.
Yeah. That's me too. So
yeah. So you got married and you guys moved here, got stationed here, and you're living on base.
Yes.
And what's your husband's name?
Michael.
Hi, Michael. Nice of you to bring Kori here to Yuma.
Yes.
How are you guys liking Yuma?
Oh, we love it.
I think you told me you were going to stay here.
We are.
Forever and ever.
Forever. As like for right now, as far as we know.
To the foreseeable future.
He has about 3 years left to retire, so we're trying to find a home.
Yes.
We're in the process.
Yes, we discussed that, which is awesome.
Yeah.
Good luck with that. So you guys are doing the military life. And so tell me how you started coaching at Yuma Gymnastics.
Well, I was torn between two things that I've known. So I was actually a pharmacy tech, and I love gymnastics.
Yeah.
And so I had the opportunity for pharmacy, and then I was like, but I have a passion for gymnastics, and I love it, and I want to see how it is here.
Yes.
And I looked at my husband, and I was like,
what do I do?
I know what will probably pay more.
Yeah. We all know the meds. Yeah.
But he is such a great husband. He's like, go do what you love to do.
Yeah.
I want you to be happy.
Life's too short.
Yeah. And because in my, like, I was like, deep down, I was like, I feel like this is the right way to go for some reason.
Well, you followed that gut feeling.
Yes.
Awesome.
And because I had him backing me up, I was like, all right, let's do this. I got to talk to my boss. I will tell you, I have never had such an amazing boss in my life.
What's her name?
Margaret.
Margaret, is she the like owner?
She's the owner
of Yuma Gymnastics.
Yes.
Awesome. So why is she so cool?
Why is she so cool?
Yeah.
She's just so easy to work with. She has such good advice all the time. She just makes things work, and it works good.
She creates a cohesive team.
Yes.
I love that. So you started coaching there. So what do you do?
I coach. Do you want me to tell you what I started doing when I got there?
Sure.
Okay. So we all have to build from the ground up when we go to a new gym.
Yeah.
So for me,
you're the newbie.
Yeah. So you have to start with the littles. I did tots and I did kinder.
And what was that like? Is it really just them kind of like jumping around, or are they actually learning? You know what I mean?
So tots, it's kind of just like getting their motor skills down, trying to get that coordination.
They are clumsy.
Yes. So that's that part for them. I'm like, those ones are wild, but they're fun. Kinders were actually my favorite, and these are my favorite kids because...
Like 5, 6, right?
Yes. Yeah. Because they are so capable of so much that I don't think anybody realizes how easily you can get these kids to be really good.
Awesome.
So my kinders, super good.
And then did you work your way up to older kids?
I did. Awesome. So after I did that, they had me working with level... I actually did show teams at our gym, so that was new for me.
Okay.
So
what's a show team? Like you go on the road?
Show teams are the ones that go around Yuma here at like the events. So like Relay for Life, and they perform as a group.
I love that.
And do like their little acro skills and stunts and stuff. And then, so I did that, and I started with one of the lower levels and then the 2 higher ones. But I was kind of shadowing and aiding at the time. So I was just observing, helping with gymnastics skills where I could while the coach actually led. So I went from those littles to teams and to level 3 and was helping in that area. And then I ended up being able to get moved over to team.
Okay. So is that what you do now?
Yes, I do just strictly team now.
And that's where you travel.
Yes.
Because every time I'm like, hey, want to hang out? She's like, I can't. I'm going out of town. It's like every freaking weekend. I'm like, just don't go.
Literally.
But you do get to travel a lot.
Oh, yeah.
And you go, how many kids go with you when you travel?
So, well, we grew our team. So when I first started here, The team initially had maybe, how many girls total? So our silver team, because it's like silver, gold, okay, and up. But our silvers had like 4 girls. Gold had 5.
Wow.
And I think the platinums were only 3.
Okay.
So not that many when I first started. And now we have about a little over 30 girls.
Holy smokes.
Yes.
And you're in charge of 30 girls at once? Or is there multiple coaches?
There's multiple team coaches. So yes, we have, because we grew as coaches too. So we have more coaches. Now we have a bigger team. I even got a compliment this year at, was it state or no, it was state and regionals. I had a coach go, wow. He was like, I remember Yuma being like maybe 1 kid here, and he was like, now you have a whole army coming through. And I was like, yeah, it's kind of crazy how it grew overnight.
You're like, you're welcome.
Yeah.
All right. So you love your job. You're helping the teams. You're helping put Yuma on the map out of town. Is there anything coming up for Yuma Gymnastics? I know you guys have like summer stuff going on right now.
So, this is really cool. Yeah. But we do summer clinics, and I actually, this is how small the gymnastics world is.
Okay.
Is I went to a meet, and I looked around the corner, and I told my boss, I was like, well, I told Margaret. I was like, I keep saying my
Maggie.
Yeah. I told Margaret, I was like, I think that's my coach from when I was little.
Oh my gosh.
Mind you, I lived in Colorado, right?
Exactly.
So I was like, there's no way. We're in Arizona. Like, that can't be a thing. And she was like, go ask her. And I was like, she looks the same, though. That was like,
it can't be her.
That was like many moons ago, 20 years or so ago. I don't know. So I go and I just sneak up behind her, and I'm like, Wendy.
It was her?
It was her.
Wow.
So she comes to Yuma now to do clinics with our girls.
Oh, I love that.
Now, this lady is good.
Oh, okay.
She has 40 years of gymnastics experience. Yeah. She's worked with Jade Carey, the Olympian. Like, she's really good.
Good coach.
Yes. So now that little thing happened, she comes and does little camps for the girls.
Very neat.
So we have that going on. And for us coaches, in August, this is the first time I get to do this, but we do a thing called Congress.
Okay.
We take hour-long classes about separate topics, and it goes on for 3 days.
Okay.
And so it's throughout the whole day, and we learn like fresh stuff about the sport, how to better the gym.
And this is for you guys?
Yes.
Yeah, which is like, it's important to continue up on your skills. Exactly. Gymnastics is always going to be changing.
Oh, yeah.
There's always going to be some new flip to try, or, some new twirl to do. Yep. And safety too, which is like so important. I see these videos of you like catching these bodies flying through the air, and I'm like, ouch. Exactly. They're so funny, dude. You're brave. Well, I'm so proud of you, and you've really fit in, and I love watching somebody do what they want to do with their life, like, passionately. So congratulations.
Thank you.
Keep it going. And so how do people find Yuma Gymnastics and you online?
Honestly, I feel like it's word of mouth here. Okay. It's kind of like,
well, like, what's the like social media profiles? Yours is Coach Kori.
Mine is Coach Kori.
With a K.
Yuma Gymnastics has the Instagram. They have the Facebook.
Yeah. A website, I'm sure. Like YumaGymnastics.com.
Full website.
Or just go visit. It's by like, the Lemon Grove? Like out there?
Yes. It's right by the Lemon Grove.
Do you know the address?
Ooh, it's off 43rd Street. Something like that.
No one ever knows. All right. Well, go visit Coach Kori at Yuma Gymnastics and go meet her awesome boss, Maggie. That's now what I'm calling her. And yeah, we're going to get Remedy signed up in the near future. So she's super excited. So, all right. Well, thank you for introducing yourself and coming on the show. And we're going to dive into the evasive questions now. Okay. So you want to pick a random one, and then you just read it. And we see what happens.
All right. I have been with my boyfriend for a few years. I feel like I keep trying to fix the relationship. I don't know if I am trying to change him or genuinely in love and just want us to be better together. I am confused. Should I walk away? Not sure if it's broken.
Yikes. All right. So we've talked a lot about our exes.
Right.
And things like that. So how do you feel about that? Do you have any like personal experience with being a fixer?
I do, actually. Because I was previously married.
Dun 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 again.
I'm like looking at this. I'm like, oh.
Hey, I'm my husband's second wife. Like big deal. Who cares? My mom's been married a few times.
I'm like, I feel like I need context behind this though, because
that's all we get.
You know what I mean?
That's all I get from people. I'm like, where's the rest of this? But it's kind of generic, and right. I'm sure a lot of people can relate with that. It's someone that's wondering, like, I keep trying to fix him. This isn't working. Should I walk away? So what would you say to this person? And what's your personal experience with that?
My personal experience, if you're trying to fix it, depends on how long too, and like what you're trying to fix.
And there's an element of control though. Like, well, you can't fix anybody.
Right.
They have to want to work too.
Exactly.
But that's a couple, you work together. Like, okay, so you're married. How long have you been married?
Me and Michael have been married for 5 years now.
Okay. You're like, really?
I know. I was surprised. I think I thought it was wrong. I think I thought we were 4 years married. I was like, oh, we've been married for 5 now?
Yeah. I always have to think about how old my son is because we got married like when he was almost a year. So me and Bo have been married 7 years, but together for 11. And it just takes teamwork. I still try to fix stuff about him. It's the controlling nature of me. I am a controlling person. But the key is I'm aware of it. And so when I realize I'm trying to control how he eats, breathes, lives, I'm like, okay, I just need to stop. But I'm not trying to like fix him, like fix the relationship, because he works on it too. So this person sounds like they're just trying to do all the work.
Yeah, that's one-sided for sure.
Yeah. And so what happened when you were a fixer?
Nothing got fixed.
Yes, exactly.
And it just got worse. So.
And you're talking about with your first husband.
Correct.
Yeah. Okay.
And so nothing got fixed. It just got worse. Mm-hmm. And now I'm like, hammering myself because I'm like, I should have walked away when I already saw red flag number 2 at least,
But you didn't know what you didn't know.
No, and I was young. Yeah. I was young, stupid, and in love. I was like, stupid. It's gonna get better.
And plus, like, we've talked a little bit about our past histories, and when you don't see like strong marriages or like good examples of relationships on either side of your family, you don't really know what's healthy and what's not. And so I too accepted really, really toxic, abusive behavior for 10 years. But I also did it too. Like I was also psycho. So it wasn't just him, it was me too. But looking back, of course, because that's how life is lived, you learn backwards. 10 years later, I'm like, oh, now I see. Yeah. I should have also walked away at like the first inkling of control. That first inkling of it. But I didn't know any better. Like you were saying, we were young. How old were you when you got married?
I was 19.
Yeah, you're still a baby.
Young. I didn't know anything.
Yeah,
so.
Exactly. Do you mind me asking how old you are now?
I am 33.
Yeah, and so look at all that time you've got to learn and grow. So anyways, well, I don't know. It's hard because like you don't want to tell someone like end a relationship, so like any words of advice for this person?
I mean, as far as being the person on that side, it's good because that means you're a good person. You're trying to fix it. You're trying to make things right. But also, you can only do so much.
Exactly.
Like, how long are you going to do so much?
The same thing.
And you're just going to live your life like that the rest of your life? You can't. So.
Yeah, and then in like 3 years, you're going to be resentful.
Right.
And be like, dang, that's 3 years I wasted. So honestly, they've been together a few years. You're trying to fix it. You don't know if you can change him. By the way, you can't.
You don't want to change people either.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, all of us can work on something that we can change. Yeah. But you don't want to change the person that you want to be with forever.
She sounds super confused. Like she literally writes, I'm confused. Should I walk away? You know what I think? Honestly, you should take a break. That's what I think. Go on a break. Go explore other things.
Yeah, it doesn't mean it has to be completely like
forever.
Yeah.
Yeah. Take a break. So that's my answer. Agreed. So this is what we do. We roll it up and we throw it at the camera when we're done with it.
Wonderful.
I almost hit our camera guy. All right, let's do another one. Good advice. And I like that you had life experience with it. That was good. Okay, ready?
This is a big one. I have a vicious cycle when I get stressed where I put in the bare minimum for myself and my household. I put off dishes, laundry, and any sort of physical labor for a week before I get this burst of energy and decide to do it all in one fell swoop. I just have so much on my plate, school, work, kids, as a single mom, and it's overwhelming to keep up with it all. How do I find balance without letting everything crash down on me all the time? Struggling to find my footing.
Why were you laughing? Is this you?
It is.
That's the genie in the vase.
It is. It's literally me.
It describes you to a T. I'm telling you, every single guest picks up a question and they're like, how did you know? I'm like, there's a little weirdo in there saying, this one's for you.
Literally.
So why do you do that to yourself?
It's my brain. I can't turn it off. Like, you know how people have ADHD or something on the outside and they're like, I can't sit still or whatever?
That's
I feel
inside.
like that's in here, and when I get overwhelmed, like this just literally set it all for me. I'm like, I don't want to do anything. I'm like freaking out.
So you freeze.
Yeah.
But what do? Do you just sit on your couch? Do you kind of become isolated and introverted?
I think I isolate myself. I get in this thing,
Yeah.
or I get fixated on something that I
like obsessed.
Do. So because I work at the gym, so I'm like, I get fixated, and it's something I love to do. So I'm like, I'm gonna write lesson plans. So I'm just sitting here and I'm writing lesson plans when I know I should be doing the dishes, doing laundry, doing something else.
Hanging out with the kids. Yes. I mean, stuff gets in the way.
I'll do like a little craft here and there's something and I know it drives my husband insane.
He's like, you have piles of unfinished projects just everywhere. That's probably you.
It is me. That's me.
I kind of relate. I'm a clean person. I don't leave messes, but like I do something and then I'm bored within like a month. And I'm like, let's move on to a different project, you know? So I have an issue with also not finishing things, but I have learned to not burn out. I used to be like this. I really, really did. I used to be like, go, 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 and like clean the whole house in one day. You know, now we don't do that. I don't want to say we have like a cleaning schedule, but we clean the house every other week, the whole house, but we do like one thing a day. And then that's it. You know, then I'm like, okay, cool. My chore's done for the day. Tomorrow's the bathroom. The next day's the kitchen. So I've just learned to kind of like pace. Yes, spread out, pace, so I don't burn out. And I don't put myself last anymore. You know, my kids come first. They really, really do. But my mental health has to be good for me to even take care of them.
Which is weird because you know what's interesting when you say that, the mental health thing?
Yes.
I do all this when I'm angry.
You're a mad cleaner.
I am. I have to be in an angry mood, and then I'm like, I'm gonna do these dishes
out of resentment, because the kids didn't do it, and so I'm gonna do it, and then yell at them about it.
Exactly. I'm like, fine, I'll do this. I'll get this done, and pots are going everywhere. Laundry.
They're like, she's banging around in the kitchen. Stay away.
That's my push right there, which is the weirdest thing for a person to do.
Yeah.
But
a lot of people clean when they're stressed. Now, I've never been that person. I remember being stressed and like I had friends and family, well, go clean the bathroom. I'm like, no, that's like the last thing I want to do right now. And they say that because it takes your mind off of what you're worried about. But I hate cleaning. I am not. I do it. My house is clean. If I could afford a cleaning lady, I would have one. But I can't.
Same. Oh, my grandmother. She'll come and stay with us every now and then. She's like, you should get a maid. I have one. And I'm like,
send her my way.
Yes.
And can she be part of your plan?
Right. I'm like, do you think I can get a maid with 4 kids?
I know.
And it's like, I think it's the funniest thing though, because our oldest, she's like, I like cleaning. She's like, I do like cleaning, but I don't like being told when to clean or what to do. And I was like, that's how I feel.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm the same way. And then Echo, she loves cleaning. She is like her dad.
So weird.
Michael's a clean freak.
Is he?
Yes. Do you know what she asked for her birthday, by the way?
A broom.
One of those, the robo vacuums.
Oh, like the Roombas?
Roombas.
Oh yes. My gosh.
She was like, I want one of those vacuums that roll around. I was like,
they're not cheap.
No. I was like, you're 5, but it'll also help us. So I'm considering.
That's hilarious. That's better than some stupid piece of plastic toy that'll break in a day.
Right.
Go Echo.
Exactly. So.
All right. So what would you tell this lady? Because she's got the kids. She's in school. She's a single mom. Like she's doing a lot of it alone. So what advice would you give her to not burn out or do this cycle she continually does?
Well, how old are the kids?
I don't know.
Because the context. Because I was like, now that our kids are older, but even still when they were younger, they help clean now.
Yes. Exactly.
So, like, Maddie will do the dishes, Jax will do the recycling, Ronan helps with the recycling, the trash, the dogs. You know, everyone has their place now.
Yes.
So, I guess the kids can help.
Yeah, and ask for help.
Yeah.
And maybe if they are old enough and they're not helping, you make them help. Like, it's
Yeah.
not an option. I shouldn't have to do this all by myself.
Right.
And like you're saying too, yeah, the kids help. Like, they throw out the trash, the recycle. Now my 16-year-old does the majority of it, and I do need to put Keen and Remy more, but they clean up all of their toys. Like, you are responsible for keeping your room clean, your toys. I'm going to start teaching Keen how to do laundry soon because he thinks like the washer and dryer are so cool. I'm like, okay, cool. You can do your own clothes now.
Let's do this.
It's just a push of a button today,
Right.
you know? So I agree. Ask for help from the kids.
Oh yeah. And even still, like, you'll, I don't know, context, because family, friends, there's family that'll help. I have friends that are family that would help.
Yeah, it takes a village, doesn't it? And we have to get out of ourselves. We have to humble our ego enough to be like, I'm kind of drowning. Can you please come help me? Because we feel like we're being a burden to people.
It takes a village. And like, when I lived in Colorado, and I actually lived in Colorado when I first had my firstborn, so he was a baby, and I was so close with my friend that she like texted me, and I'm like, what do you want? And no, I'm not coming to help you vacuum. Like, that's how it was. But I mean, we would still help each other,
of course.
But that's where it was. And I'm like, you can make that relationship with somebody.
Yeah. I would come help you clean.
Oh, yeah.
Big deal. Like, if it takes a little bit off your plate for 30 minutes, like, why not?
100%.
So they need to ask for help and go take a bubble bath or something. Like, find a way to de-stress. Exactly. Get a sitter for an hour and go do yoga. Go to the movies by yourself. Right. I love my kids more than anything. I have got to get away from them from time to time, or I'm just like going to explode.
Well, even as military parents, husband's deployed, we're away from family, you're by yourself, right?
Yeah.
I've already done, I'm older, so I've been around the block with this. So I know some younger mothers out here, and their husbands are deployed. And I actually did that for a friend this past year. She gets really bad anxiety and stuff, and she has a little one.
Yeah.
So I'm like, you need to reach out to me. I will take her, and I will hold her, and you need to go, you know, do your own thing.
Yeah, take a breather.
Yeah.
And that's okay as a mom. Like, we're not abandoning our kids.
No.
Just take a break. So roll it up, toss it, and we got like 5 minutes, so we're going to do a quick one. Whatever camera. All right, you missed the camera. All right.
The camera.
She went for the white.
I do gymnastics. I don't the roast.
She's like, I'm not a ball player. Okay, let's read. Last one.
It says, I am ready for kids, but my husband isn't. We are both getting into our late 30s, and now is the time to have a child, at least one. Before we got married, we discussed having children, and he said he didn't want a family eventually. I try and bring it up, and he always changes the subject. How do I have a real conversation with my husband about this and get an honest answer?
Did it say he did want a family eventually?
It says... He said he did want a family.
So now
he didn't.
Yeah, well, I think that's what I heard. I'm deaf. Okay, so he said he did eventually. Well, we're at eventually, you know. And women are all about that. Oh my God, my clock's ticking. I got to get those babies. You're you know, women are having babies in their 50s today with the help probably of modern medicine, you know. But I don't know. I feel like when I had my oldest at 23, I had no clue what I was doing. Like, I was a baby having a baby. And then having Remedy at 35, I'm like, I feel like 1% prepared for this baby, you know? So I don't know if age has anything to do with it. This is more of a marriage issue, I think, because she's like, wait, you told me eventually. Well, are we going to do this or not?
Right.
So what would you tell her?
You're in your 30s, find a new husband.
Wow, you are hardcore. She's like, get those divorce papers, girl. That's all. I can't hate on that, honestly. You're like, this is over.
Oh no, because yes, you're like young and you don't know what you're doing when you have your kids in your 20s.
Yes.
So like, I was 21 when I had Ronan.
Yeah.
I had no idea.
That's what I mean.
I was like, this is new, it's scary,
and
it's hard.
You're barely bar legal, you know, to go to the, and now you're like, I'm having a baby.
Exactly. So I'm like, this is new, this is hard.
Yeah.
Everything. And then I had Echo at 28, And I was like, oh, I'm ready. I got this. Let's go, whatever. But I'm also older.
Yeah.
And I was 28, so I can't imagine at 35. Like,
yes.
you had to,
well, this is my third one too. And I was like, okay,
Yeah.
I feel like I kind of know what to do now. But Keen, I had him at like 30, and I was like, I'm still a little bit lost. So I don't know, like we were saying, if age, but this is like you said, if you agreed to have started a family eventually, and now he's backtracking, this needs to be a deal-breaking conversation.
Well, and your bodies are getting older. Yeah. I feel like,
you got no time to waste, girl.
No, and I'm like, my body hurt so bad. It took so long for me to even try to bounce back from echo. So I was like, I already have an old body because of gymnastics, so thank you for that. But
I'm like, echo made it worse.
Right. Yeah. I was like, the back pain, all of that. Yeah. It was so hard to bounce back. That's why I'm like, at 35, like, you're amazing because you look amazing.
Thank you very much. I'm 40. Okay.
Yeah. That's a lot. So I'm like, you're in your 30s.
Yeah.
And for most of the people that I know too that have had kids past their 30s, the kids usually have something going on.
That's like good insight. Yeah.
Things like that. And so that's also scary. So
that's true, because the risk is higher the older you get. I remember having Remy at 35, and they were like, you have a geriatric uterus. Like an old lady uterus. I was like, it was so messed up. I was like, I do not,
We actually, this was awful. And this was I was at a hospital on base. We had echo, and the first thing the doctor told us, they thought she was Down syndrome.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Why? But no ultrasounds showed that.
They didn't, like, nothing. No, it was when she was actually, like,
yeah, that's what I mean. Like, nothing.
No.
Heck?
Her features.
Oh.
And I'm like, because they were like, because of her nose or, like, the placement or whatever.
She's not. Yeah.
I'm like, you do realize there's some ethnic background here. Exactly. I was like, her father, he's Caucasian, I am Hispanic and Asian, so we have smaller noses. We have this and the other. Completely fine child.
Yeah,
I was like, you don't scare an adult like that.
No.
And that was my brain going, I'm older now, like, is this why?
Yeah, anything can happen with pregnancy. Doctors are not always right. And so with this couple, have that conversation. Are we having kids or not? And this is what people need to do. They just need to rip the Band-Aid off. Yep. Just go to your spouse. Are we going to have kids or not? Because this is seriously important to me. You want to have kids and he doesn't. It's time. Sorry, like, divorce is an option. It really, really is. So, or adopt, or like, you could always divorce and get your own baby, so that your advice was hilarious. You're like, just get a divorce.
Goodbye.
All right, you need to take over this show because you're like, you know what? Just cut it off. That's hilarious. All right, rip. You know the drill.
Do I throw it at him?
Oh, okay. Well, this has been hilarious. You're gonna have to come back. No, really, because this was too fun.
This was fun.
And once again, go to Yuma Gymnastics. Sign up with Coach Kori. I love watching your videos, and you're always just so proud of the girls. I think that's what I love most about when you share. Like, when we talk, you're just so proud and happy to be there. So you're somebody like I would trust my child with, because that's huge. You don't want to, and you don't want a mean coach or a coach that'll abuse your child. You read all those horror stories.
Oh, and I've seen it. I've been through it.
Yeah. You probably witnessed stuff at competitions that you're like, wow, that's mean.
Oh, yeah. I've seen coaches just hammer kids, but I treat the kids like they're my kids.
Yeah.
Now, my kids I'm a little bit harder on.
Of course, as you should be.
They're your kids. Yeah. But I was like, everybody's kids are my own.
Yeah.
So if someone, like, I know I'm going into a story now, but I'm like, if your kid's telling me something's hurt, I'm like, oh gosh, what is it?
Yeah.
I'm looking into it. I'm like, I'm thinking about your kids, how to make them better, how to do this. So I'm like, those babies are my babies.
I love that.
And that's how I look at it.
Maybe you'll take Remy to the Olympics someday. Who knows?
I'm in. Let's do it.
She's a little rubber band, dude.
Oh, yeah.
And so is Echo. She's like doing the splits all the time.
She just drops into them. I'm like,
so cute. All right. Well, thank you so much. This has been a blast. You guys make sure you follow Coach Kori and Yuma Gymnastics. I'll be signing Remy and probably Keen up, very, very soon. So thank you so much. And we'll catch you next week. Bye, guys.